Hi kids, this is Teacher May, your teacher for today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest videos. Let's have a short review. Think, pair, share activity. Today, we'll be watching the Obando fertility dance, also known as Santa Clarang Pinong-Pino. This dance is a significant part of Bulacan's culture and is a powerful expression of their faith and beliefs. Pay attention to how the dance reflects their values. Let's all sing along to the song Santa Clarang Pinong-Pino. Let's answer the following. For think about this question and come up with an answer in your head. What does this song tell us about the culture and beliefs of the people in Bulacan? For pair, turn to someone near you and discuss your answers to this question. You have 1 minute. Analyze the lyrics of the song. What message does it convey? For share, let's hear from some of you. I'll call on a few pairs to share what you talked about with your partners. Do you think these faith and beliefs are still manifested nowadays? Why? The fertility dance in Obando, Bulacan is a traditional festival that is deeply rooted in both cultural and faithful celebrations. Couples pray through dance specifically for fertility, a bountiful harvest, and blessings. Okay, everyone, take a look at the picture. Tell me what you see. This will help us get started with our lesson. For our guide questions, we have Level 1, describe the things you see in the picture. Level 2, describe the symbolism you see in the picture. And Level 3, describe the overall picture. Let us unlock your vocabulary. Unscramble the letters in each item to form the words related to our topic. Use the clues provided to answer this activity. Number 1, a mythical story that involves heroic characters, elemental beings, or magical events from the past. Number 2, a collective culture transmits tales, dances, beliefs, and traditions from generation to generation. Number 3, the annual celebration of events usually takes the form of cultural dance, which is a way to preserve culture and identity. Number 4, enchanting spirits such as forests, seas, and mountains are usually guardians of nature. Number 5, this refers to a particular feature of music and arts that is meaningful and appropriate to the place of learners. Identification of properties of sound, theatrical, dance, and visual elements in sinukuan, the Kapampangan legend of Mountain Arayat. Let's watch the story of Sinukuan, the Kapampangan legend of Mount Arayat. Let's analyze. Let's analyze the story we just watched. What were the most important parts? Think carefully about what happened and answer the questions that follow. What are the main ideas of the story? How does the story make you feel? What is the historical and cultural background of the story? Break it down. Number 1. Sound, music. Masterfully combining music and sound to tell a story is a strong way to set the mood, express emotions, and drive the plot forward. To prove this, look at some interesting cases of how music and sound are used in storytelling in the story of Sinukuan, the Kapampangan legend of Mount Arayat. The music in the introduction of Mariang Sinukuan in the animated story is mysterious and enchanting, effectively helping to create an atmosphere, evoke emotions, advance the plot, and provide information to the audience. The background music for Finding the Culprit is initially suspenseful, reflecting the search's tension. Then, it becomes dynamic. The music intensifies as the characters near the villain's location, leading to a dynamic climax upon the villain's final revelation. The use of echo or reverb effects during the verdict delivery could symbolize the lasting impact of Mariang Sinukuan's words, implying that her verdict will continue to resonate long after its delivery. The solemn and serious background music reflects Mariang Sinukuan's verdict's gravity. Sound effects are a potent storytelling component. They are not just background noise, but key players that add depth, realism, and emotional impact to any narrative. They harmonize with visuals and dialogue, creating a symphony of storytelling that captivates the audience. Number 2. Visual art and theater. I will define first relevant elements of artistic expression. Elements of artistic expression. Lines. In visual arts, lines are the strokes that define a shape. It can be straight, curved, zigzag, or diagonal. In theater, a line can refer to the spoken dialogue delivered by actors. Additionally, lines can also be the physical arrangement of actors on stage, creating visual lines that guide the audience's focus and enhance the storytelling. Shapes. In visual arts, shapes are defined areas in two-dimensional space. Shapes can be created in theater by the actors' bodies, the set, and the lighting. Space. In visual arts, space refers to the area within, around, between, above, or below objects. In theater, space refers to the stage area and how the actors use it. Texture. In visual arts, texture refers to the surface quality of an artwork. In theater, texture can refer to the feel of a scene or performance, which can be influenced by elements such as lighting, sound, and the actors' performances. Rhythm. In visual arts, rhythm is created through the repetition of visual elements. In theater, rhythm can refer to the pacing and timing of the dialogue and action. Movement. In visual arts, movement is the path the viewer's eye takes through the artwork. In theater, Movement refers to the physical motion of the actors and the emotional changes they portray. Color. In visual arts, color creates mood, represents temperature, expresses emotion, or evoke a response. In theater, color can be used in lighting, set, and costume design to a similar effect. Let's watch that part again. I'll pause the story at 1 minute, 2 seconds. Take a close look. What relevant elements of artistic expression do you notice? Now, we're going to do an activity to practice what we've learned today. Please turn to activity number 2 in your worksheets and follow the instructions carefully. The properties of sound, theatrical, dance, and visual elements. I will now proceed to describe the principles of composition and organization. Principles of composition and organization. Harmony is when different elements complement one another in a creative work. Similarities in color, shape, or texture could result in a well-balanced appearance. Unity refers to the smooth integration of many elements in creative work, creating a sense of total oneness. Variation is the combination of different elements in a creative work that generates fascination and excitement. It enhances its appeal and prevents it from becoming monotonous. Now, let's identify the artistic elements and principles of design used in this scene. Questions? From the video you've just watched, how are the relevant elements of artistic expression for visual arts and theater used in the story? Can you tell me what principles of composition and organization for visual arts and theater are in this scene, and why do you think so? How did the relevant elements of artistic expression and principles of composition and organization help enhance storytelling? Sound check. We're going to do a fun activity. First, I'll find a forest scene in the story. We'll work in groups of 5. Your job is to add sound effects to the scene. Imagine birds chirping, a river flowing, wind blowing, or even the sound of trucks. You'll have 15 minutes to practice your sound effects and then 5 minutes to perform them for the class. Dress like Diwata. Each group selects a female member to be the Diwata. Use classroom materials to create a Diwata costume. The Diwata will introduce herself like this. A magical day to everyone. I am the Diwata of, and my superpower is. Finally, we'll have a fun enchanted runway.